I hope we will have more clients like this in the future. How did we manage to secure our very first and most important client? I think there are three main reasons. First, the high quality of our products. Second, all of our diligent hard work. And third, our genuine sincerity. When it comes to quality, I don't just tell clients that our quality is consistently good or anything like that. I actually take the product apart and measure the dimensions of the copper components inside to show the client. Then I also brought in products from our competitors to show him and made a comparison, because from the very beginning, our product positioning was to target the high-end market, specifically the European market. So after seeing this, well, he feels that your unique qualities are quite different. The second point is about consistent effort, because when dealing with European clients, there is a significant time difference to manage. So when I first started doing foreign trade, I often had to stay up and work late into the night, sometimes until 11 or 12 o'clock, or even much later than that. That way, the overall efficiency is much higher. The third point is genuine sincerity. I clearly remember when I was keeping in touch with this client by email at that time. I was on a business trip returning to Shanghai, riding the subway. You know how crowded the Shanghai Subway is, people packed together, and I saw his message to me. He sent me an email, so I immediately took out my phone and replied to him right away. I said, I just squeezed onto the subway, it's really crowded, so it's not convenient for me to reply to you right now. I'll send you the quote as soon as I get home. The client was really touched by that. So later, this client came to our factory to visit and learn more about us. When he saw the scale of our operation at the time, he was actually very hesitant because we had just started the business not long before. Back then, we only had just 4 injection molding machines. And this particular client of ours, his previous supplier, was a company from Taiwan. Their exceptional quality and the massive overall scale of their factory were both truly and deeply impressive. So at first, after he came to China and visited our factory, he was really uncertain and hesitant about how to proceed. But in the end, he still chose us. And then last year, I went to Germany once. We attended an exhibition. Our company's booth was right next to his. Our booth was over 100 square meters, quite large and specially decorated. He came over to greet me and said, Peter, the thing I least regret is choosing to work with you back then. And this client is also one of our bigger clients in Europe. After working together for a while, they now bring us 7 to 8 million a year. Up to this point in time, our cooperation has been going very well indeed. We have also personally visited their company headquarters, paid them several visits, shared many meals together, and so on. So, to be perfectly honest with you, my successful collaboration with this first client was not achieved through heavy drinking, like people often do in China, nor was it through empty bragging. When it comes to the process of doing international business, it really is all about being completely genuine and straightforward with them at all times. Doing business is just like this. For example, this year, since the cost of raw materials has gone up and actually prices started rising last year, we really couldn't hold out any longer. We had no choice but to talk to our client about raising prices. And he readily agreed to the proposal. I must admit that this really is an excellent and professional business partner. Right? Yeah. Okay. I hope we'll have more clients like this in the future.